We're naming our breakout players for every team for next year, man. We're gonna start in order again. Let's start with the Cavs, man. Who's your breakout player for the Cavs next year?
Evan Mobley. I know Evan Mobley. He averaged 18 and 9, about 3 assists, a steal, and almost 2 blocks. But Donovan Mitchell, I can't remember if it was Taylor Rooks or not, but he did an interview and he was saying that he wants Evan Mobley to do more. He wants Evan Mobley to score more. He wants Evan Mobley to take more shots. So I got Evan Mobley as my breakout. I think Evan Mobley can get up to that 23, 24 range. I think that's what they need for the Cavs in order to get over that hump. They need Evan Mobley to be that 23 to 25 points per game type of guy.
I don't have no star players on here to break out because I feel like if you're a star, you shouldn't break out. But for the Cavs, my breakout player is Lonzo Ball. I could see Lonzo Ball breaking out this year, man. I think he's going to get a lot more opportunity. And if you do know, I think Darius Garland is supposed to miss some time with the broken foot. So Lonzo could potentially start this year. And I wouldn't be shocked if we could get like 14 game per Lonzo, because last year Lonzo only averaged 7 points and 3 boards and 3 assists. I could see Lonzo giving me 13, 14 points off the bench, probably 5 assists, probably like 5 rebounds. I could see Lonzo breaking out for his team. He's already a good shooter, shooting 34% from 3. So I would not be shocked if Lonzo Ball breaks out on the Cavs this year. Because you say you like that move. So Lonzo Ball is my breakout player for the Cavs. Oh, the next team, the Boston Celtics. Who's your breakout player for them?
Peyton Pritchard. It was reports that Peyton Pritchard is going to start over Anthony Simons. He averaged 14 off the bench and limited. How many minutes did he play? I think he played like less than 30 for sure.
I'd say 25.
I think Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, let me say it real quick.
Probably 25 to 27 minutes.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard played he played 28 minutes, almost 30 minutes a game.
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the mid 30s for sure. He's gonna play 30 or more.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna break out next year. I think he's gonna average around, if he averaged 14 off the bench and 28, he's gonna get you probably about close to 20, probably about 18, 17. I think he's gonna be a bright spot for them.
I could see him getting 20. I wouldn't be shocked. Bro, he's a bucket. Peyton Pritchard's a bucket, bro. Like, I would not be shocked if he averages like 20, like exactly 20 points per game. Bro, and then he plays for Joe Mazzulla. You already know they got the green light. So he gonna chuck up threes all day. Even though it's funny, man. They don't got Tatum, Porzingis, Andrew Holiday, and they still gonna chuck up a lot of threes. So I wouldn't be shocked if Peyton Pritchard breaks out. He is on here, but I do got another player. Jordan Walsh. I would not be shocked if Jordan Walsh breaks out, man. He was a good player at Arkansas. I think he was more of a do-it-all player, but now with that bench being not the best, Tatum hurt, I think they're going to count on him a little bit more this year, bro. I think he's a decent player, bro. I just think he just can't get ticked because of the forwards in front of him with Tatum, Brown, and then Sam Hauser like on the bench because he's the first forward coming off the bench for them. I will not be shocked if Jordan Walsh breaks out for this team. I'm not saying no 15 points, but I can see him. I wouldn't be shocked if he gives me like 8 points, 10 points, 10 points or something like that. I think Jordan Walsh would play really good for them.
If his 3 balls falling, because he's good defensively and he can rebound and he can pass a little bit, but that 3 ball needs to fall.
The next team, the New York Knicks. Who's your breakout player for the Knicks?
Low key, so it's certain teams on there. I felt like it was kind of hard to pick a breakout player, but yeah. I low key said OG. I think OG got a lot of confidence last year with the Knicks, and he obviously shows himself as the third best player. He averaged about 18. I think with that confidence that he had that he gained last year, I think that's gonna go up to 21 mark. I got OG.
I got Miles McBride. I think Miles McBride could break out to probably like 15 points. And I know some people gonna say, well, they do have Jordan Clarkson now, but Miles McBride is probably still their 6th man. Once Jalen Brunson gets a breather, Cat gets a breather. They still need offense, and Miles McBride can really hoop for this team, bro. Like, he's a really good player. What they say, he got the second, third best mid range on the game, man. Hey, yeah, use that mid range, man. But hey, he was a good mid range shooter, bro. That's what 2K said. He a good mid range shooter. But I think Miles McBride can break out for the Knicks, bro. I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged close to like 14, 15 points per game out the bench. And plus, this is a different system now. He actually might break out for this team. No Tom Thibodeau not playing minutes and stuff. So I got Miles McBride. The next team we got the Indiana Pacers. Who's your breakout player for the Pacers?
James Wiseman. He
Oh,
played
wow.
one game last year and then he tore his ACL. But with no Tyrese, no Miles Turner, he's probably their best big offensively, and probably defensively. He's taller than Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson is like 6'9". Who else they have? Him and Huff. I think he's
Yeah.
better than Huff. So I got James Wiseman. I think James Wiseman is gonna be the Indiana Pacers breakout candidate.
Man. So you think James Wiseman can get like 25 minutes a game?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I
think
don't
he could be
know.
their starting big. If he they
I
starting
don't know
big,
who
he's
they
gonna get
starting
25
big
minutes.
is. I don't even know who they starting
It's
big
gonna be a
gonna be.
competition. It's gonna be
It's
a
gonna be a
competition.
competition. Well, I did have Jay Huff. I saw a lot of backwards alley oops in his highlight tape, so that moved me. And I think Jay Huff is actually a good player. He was decent for the Grizzlies off the bench last year. Like, he played pretty good minutes, so I think he could break out for them. And also Ben Mathurin. I think Ben Mathurin, I think this is it. No Tyrese, no Miles Turner. You are clearly the third best scorer on that team. Well, actually, probably the second best scorer. You're not not the second best player, but you're the third best scorer and probably the third best player on that team. So this year to break out, bro, to probably, like, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked, bro, if this man give me 25. I would not be shocked. I think he can break
25.
out, bro. I mean, he already a shot chucker anyway, so I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged 25 on that team, or at least 23. I go 23. I would not be shocked because last year he averaged,
16.
yeah, bro. It's so more opportunities now. Like, who else is really scoring for you? Like, there's no Tyrese, no Miles. Like, you could go out there and get buckets now, bro. So Ben Mathurin,
Yeah,
J Huff.
Ben Mathurin's a good one. That's a good one. Ben Mathurin's a good one.
I'm surprised you ain't naming. That's your guy.
Yeah, I mean, he already averaged 16, so I was thinking of somebody that did nothing, and that's going James Wiseman.
Next team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Who's your breakout player?
Kevin Porter Jr. With
Mm,
Dame gone, he might be there. Well, he should be their starting point guard.
I think.
Last year he averaged about 11. How many minutes did that man play?
Ooh, when he played,
He
he had to play a
played.
decent amount.
He played 19. He only played 19 minutes. So he
Oh,
only
he's
played
gonna play
19
way
minutes.
more than that.
He gave you 11, almost 4 rebounds and 4 assists. So he's easily going to increase those numbers. I think he's going to go back to those Houston Rocket days when he was killing with the Houston Rockets. The man was averaging 19 at 22, 23 season. I think he can get back to that.
There wasn't no Giannis and no Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, but who else can on that team could score? Can go get their own bucket.
Kyle Kuzma and Giannis. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah. Giannis is gonna be Giannis, but the point's got to come from somewhere else. You was talking all that shit about Kyle Kuzma. You gave me so much slack about Kyle Kuzma. Now you believe in the man?
I don't believe in him. I'm just saying Kyle Kuzma is still on that team. Kyle Kuzma is still probably gonna give you 18 points. Kyle Kuzma is still a okay player.
Kyle Kuzma only gave you 15 last year, and Dame wasn't. Man, Dame was healthy, but
I still think I still think Kyle Kuzma is still probably better than KPJ right now. No, my problem is you was just believing in him enough to basically beat the Pacers. That was my problem. You believed him so much. But Kyle Kuzma is still an okay player. But at least when Kevin Porter was on the was on the Rockets. Who else? That's first of all, that team was terrible. This team is
Jalen
bad
Green
too.
was on the team that year. I think Jalen Green was on the team that year.
We know what you think of him. But and then I forgot about Bobby Portis. Like it's like, bro, I don't know, 19, damn near 20.
Nah, he probably gonna get around like 16, 17. It's gonna
Definitely
be
said
close to
19.
those. It's gonna be
Well, you
close
said
to that
close. You
Houston
said
Rockets
close.
year.
I mean, man, look,
He's gonna get close to that.
I don't know.
Bro, the
Kevin
man
Porter, man,
scored
is missing.
11 points in 19 minutes. He's gonna be playing mid-30s now.
Man, with Doc Rivers.
He's man, look.
You believed him, hey. You believed in Doc Rivers, bro.
I do not believe in Doc Rivers. I believe in Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh, wow. But my player is Ryan Rollins. I think Ryan Rollins could like have a legit impact on this team, and I can see him breaking out. He played like if you go look at like his stats when Dame was out, he played pretty good. He played pretty decent, bro, and I think he's gonna have a legit role on this team. He's gonna pass the ball to Giannis. He was a good 3-point shooter last year in his minutes. He shot 40%. You know, probably not a lot of minutes, but he did shoot 40%. But I can see Ryan Rollins having a big impact on this team next year. And he my breakout player, man. I think Ryan Rollins gonna break out for the Bucks. Next team, we got the Detroit Pistons. Who's your breakout player?
Jalen Duran. I think Jalen Duran last year averaged about 11, 10 rebounds, about 3 assists. So he showed he could play make a little bit. Almost a steal and almost a steal a game, and he averaged 1 block a game. I think his scoring is going to increase. And I think his assists will probably go up to like 4. Because he was already damn near at 3. I think it's gonna go up to about 4. I think he averaged about 15 points. They don't really ask him to do a lot offensively, but he has more in his offensive game than he's showing. But yeah, I think Jalen Duran is gonna be a breakout player for them.
Man, Jalen Duran is very skilled. Not skilled, but I think he's a talented player. I think he could do a lot, bro. I think it was the year before he kind of took a step back.
Now he had 13 last year. This year was his.
No, I was talking about the year before. Oh, okay. So you're talking about this year. Okay, I got you. Okay, he averaged 13. This year?
Sophomore year. Not his sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
This year he had 11.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that's my bad then. So yeah, he took a step back. He was supposed to be good because I think I had him in rookie year, man. Fantasy, decent. He was decent. My player is I got 2 technically. Ron Holland and Asura Thompson, but really Asura. I think Asura needs to break out, bro. I think we have to get like. I know, like, he's not the same as his brother, but we got to get them that year when he's like, he could give me like 16 points, stuff like that. I feel like he can do it, bro. And I think this might be the year, bro. I know last year he had the blood clot, and it kind of.
That's what hurt him. Yeah, that's what
hurt him. But this year, I haven't heard nothing, no injuries, no nothing. So I think he's full go. Like when training camp starts, and this year he should be healthy. So with a healthy year, I think Asura Thompson, we could get like a 16 point per game Asura Thompson, and he could break out this year, bro. And plus, we still need a consistent second option for Cade. I don't think we had that. Could he be that? Probably. But I think Asura Thompson will break out, bro. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged like 16 points this year, or at least whatever his brother averaged. The average damn near the same.
Cause last year he averaged 10 last year, but Lasor he didn't even get to train during the summer because of those blood clots. So if you can't train during the summer, bro, you're not really working on your game. This was a summer where he can actually work on his game, bro. So that's a good one. Lasor is a good one. That was a good one.
Next team, the Orlando Magic. Who is your breakout player for the Magic?
Anthony Black. I think with Cole Anthony gone, now he's really gonna get those backup minutes. I think this is gonna be his 3rd year in the league. He increased his scoring from his rookie to his sophomore year. He took more threes last year as well. I think his shot's gonna get better. So yeah, I got Anthony Black.
For me, I got Jett Howard. Jett Howard was a high pick, man, and I feel like because last week we talked about like, well, I said for the Magic, like, will the shooting improve? I think they need his shooting. I think the shooting, like you said, with Cole Anthony gone, they need like they need like another shooter to come off the bench and could come in the game as like, okay, he could come in and hit 2 threes off the bench to get the game, to get us going, stuff like that. And I think he can do that. I think Jett Howard is an okay player. I just think he hasn't gotten an opportunity. But now I think he will get the opportunity with no Cole Anthony, because it was like Cole Anthony, then Anthony Black. Now it's Anthony Black and Jett Howard now. So I think Jett Howard can actually make a legit impact. And he's my breakout player for the Orlando Magic. Next team we got the Miami Heat. Who's your breakout player for the Heat?
For the Heat, I got Bam, bro. I think
wow.
this is going to be the season where Bam averages over 20 points. I think this is going to be the season where Bam gets us 23, 24, 25 points per game, because Bam has it in his game. He has all the offensive tool sets. He can shoot. He can dribble. He has a turnaround, fade. I think this is the year that we see that 23, 25 point per game. Bam.
You think he'd be looking like, man, my girl better score than me?
Hey, she just dropped 30.
Bro, she dropped like 30 down in like the last like 5 games in a row, bro. Asia Wilson is hooping right now. I do want to speak of like her and Paige later, but my player for the Heat. I don't know if people remember, but it was talks. People said Paige was better than Caitlin. It was talks. It was. I do want to speak. We gonna speak of that at the end. Just hope you remember. If we both remember, we gotta speak of that at the end. But for the Heat, my player is Nikola Jovic. I feel like he has to break out. He has to. Like, they picked you. I don't think they picked him that high, but I think it was the first round.
I think I think he was like late lottery. I think it's like 20 something or like 19 or something like that.
Okay. Either way, I think they're waiting on his development. They're waiting on his development, and it just hasn't worked out. And I think this is like year 4, I think. So we're waiting for this development. I think he could break out. Like, he averaged 10 points, 4 rebounds and stuff like that. So I think I can see him getting me close to the 27. So that's a late 27 pick. Yeah. So he has to break out, bro. I think it's a must. Like, I think he's a decent player, just for some reason just ain't happened yet. So my breakout player is Nikola Jovic. Now this team, the Hawks, it was
that one was hard, bro. Yeah,
okay,
that was hard.
So it wasn't me. It was hard to find a breakout player. I'm looking at like the roster, and I'm just like, I don't know. But who is your breakout player for the Atlanta Hawks?
Low key, I said Okongwu. Because I don't think, because it was either between him or Zachariah. I don't think Zachariah is gonna get that many shots though. I think Okongwu's still gonna get his shots, if not a little bit more. And then with Porzingis, I don't think Porzingis is gonna be healthy the whole entire season. I think they're gonna start both, honestly. Last year Okongwu averaged 13 and 9. With about a steal and a block per game. I think he's going to probably increase that to about 15, 16. Nothing too crazy, but I think that's him or Zachariah are the only 2 people, because Dyson already had his breakout year.
My player, man, it was hard. I said Kobe Buffkin. Because when I look at the roster, I say, who is the backup like point guard? And I know you said last week, I think you brought up Kobe Buffkin. I was like, is he gonna play? And I said, is he gonna play? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. So I'm looking, I'm like, man, I think he gotta break out, bro. I think this is year 3 or 4? And he hasn't done nothing. Wow. He hasn't done anything for them, bro. And I think they're gonna need some type of offense off the bench. Gonna need a second ball handler. So my player is Kobe Buffkin, man, but the Hawks was definitely the hardest team. Like, that was the hardest team, bro.
This would be his 3rd year. He only played 12 minutes last year. He only played 10 games. He only played in 10 games last year, bro.
He didn't do anything, bro.
He didn't do nothing.
I don't know if he was hurt. But he didn't do nothing. So let's move on. The Chicago Bulls. Who's your breakout player for the Bulls?
Oh, Montes Bazelis. Last year Montes averaged about 8-3. And I know it's summer league, but in the summer league he averaged 22-5, and he looked very comfortable. Like his moves looked more precise and clean. He looked very aggressive. I think that's going to translate into the season because I feel like Montez know these guys are not going to be here, and especially if they trade Vucevic and they really all they got left is Vucevic for real. So somebody else has to score. I mean, I know you got Kobe, but you're going to need more scoring than that. So I think Bazelis is going to be very aggressive this year, and he's definitely going to break out for the Bulls.
My breakout play for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, because I feel like he's still going to start. Last year,
it's over with him, dog.
Hey man,
It's
hey,
a wrap, dog.
I looked at Patrick Williams, bro. His like points average is 10. Like that's his most points he's averaged. And I think this is year 5. I think he's only averaged 10 points, like I think like once or twice. And I was like, that's sad. That is just bad.
I mean, granted, he on the most shots he's took in a game is 8. So he only take about 8 shots a game.
But bro, he was our lottery pick, bro.
Bro, he was the 4th overall pick. How are you the 4th overall pick and you're only taking 8 shots a game, bro?
How was your career average 10?
I mean, he did have Zach LaVine and DeMar and Vucevic, but still, bro, you're the 4th overall pick, bro.
10, bro. Come on, 10. 10.
Yeah. Damn.
Come on, man. 10. Not even 12. I feel like that's the borderline. Like at least 12. That's the borderline. Nah, bro. Patrick Williams got to break out, bro. I mean, he already a bust, but it's like you just got to break out. Like, especially there is no Zach LaVine. There is no DeRozan. Lonzo's gone. Damn, they might trade Kobe White. Who knows when that's going to happen. Vucevic might be gone eventually. You got to break out, bro. So, Patrick Williams, man, you got to, bro. This is sad. This is sorry.
Yeah. Oh, gee, I think we forgot somebody from the Heat.
Who?
Khalil Ware.
I didn't bring him up. I wanted to bring somebody
Khalil
up.
Ware.
Nah, I didn't want to bring him up.
He should definitely have a breakout, bro. He only averaged 9 and 7 boards. He's definitely going to get into like a 12,
I feel like
13,
I expect
14.
him to break out this year. I expect it. I pick players that is like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just did, because I feel like he's already a good player. Like, so I didn't pick like somebody that's already good. So I just kept that player like he's okay, but he should break out like this next guy. The Raptors. Who's your breakout player for the Raptors?
This one was hard for me too. Because if you look at their roster, bro, like you would literally have to go to somebody off the bench. And I really don't think none of those guys is gonna break out for real. To be honest with you. And so I went with Scotty Barnes. I think that Scotty's a dog. Scotty's I wouldn't say he's their best player, but he's arguably their best player. Between him and Brandon Ingram. I think Scotty is going to up his scoring, takes that 23-24 mark. I think he's going to be way more aggressive. And like we said, was it last week's pod or pod before that? Somebody has to establish themselves as the alpha on that team. Mm-hmm. And I think Scotty's going to do that. I think Scotty's going to be ultra aggressive and he's going to get to that 23-24 mark.
My breakout play was Ochai Agbaji. I think it was like between him or Grady Dick, but I think Ochai Agbaji, I feel like he's a breakout candidate for them because they need like his shooting. I feel like he can't put the ball on the floor. Then it's like, man, I still believe if he would have went to the right team, bro, he would be better than what he is now, bro. I feel like him getting drafted to the Cavs just messed everything up. I just feel like that messed everything up, bro. Then he got traded to the Jazz. It's like, it ain't gonna work, bro. Like if he would have went to say the Wizards or something, different story, bro. I think it could have been a different story. But I think Ochai Agbaji could have a breakout year for them, man. Like you need somebody off that bench, even though they got a lot of fours. It's basically like Colin Murray Boyles, Grady Dick, and him. But I think he's a decent player, bro. And I think the shooting he's gonna bring on that team can help them. So I got Ochai
So
Agbaji.
what you think he gonna average then? Because he
Well,
averaged
last
10
year he
last
averaged
year.
10.
Mm.
I think he can average what Grady Dick averaged, which was like close to 15 points per game. I could see it.
But then look, what Grady gonna average then?
Maybe Grady might have a regress year.
Mm.
Because Grady Dick was supposed to be that guy. Next team, the Brooklyn Nets. Who's your breakout player for the Nets?
MPJ. I think
wow.
this now MPJ, this is his team. He's gonna shoot all the shots, whatever shot that he wants. I think it's not too far-fetched to say that MPJ fuck around might average around 24, 25 this season. Because he's a great shooter. He shot 39 from 3 last year.
MPJ
And
been on the.
like I said,
Oh, go ahead.
you say
Finish.
what?
No, finish. Go
No,
ahead. Finish.
I was gonna say he shot 39% from 3 on 6 attempts. So I think those threes, I think those are gonna go up to about that 8, 10 mark. Because he's literally gonna be shot chucking, bro. And like I said, he's gonna be able to do whatever he want. And coming out of high school, he was the projected number 1 pick. If he didn't get hurt, if he didn't hurt his back in college, he would have went number 1.
MPJ been
So
on
I think
he been on the media tour, man. He been talking a lot.
Hey,
he been talking a lot, bro.
Did you see they spotted him? I forgot where it was at. My homie sent it to me, but they spotted him in some hotel with I think it was in Thailand with a lady boy in Thailand.
A lady? Wait, what?
A lady boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Transgender. They spotted him with a transgender in Thailand in a Thailand hotel.
You should just don't say that word. Just say lady boy. But he been saying a lot of stuff, man, and people calling him just a dummy player right now, bro. He been speaking a lot on his mind. My player I got for the Nets is Drew Timme. Show them why, man. You a dog, bro. He played decent for the Nets though when he played last year. I ain't gonna cap. He played decent. And I think the Nets ain't going nowhere, bro. They gonna be another bad team. So I think he's gonna play a lot. Wouldn't be shocked if they trade like Claxton at some point in the trade deadline and Drew Timme has to start. Drew Timme averaged 12 points and 7 rebounds. Don't be shocked if Drew Timme give you like 17 points, brother. I will not be shocked.
So you expecting him to trade Claxton?
I would believe so. I wouldn't be shocked. I would if they keep him, I would be very shocked. What you holding on them for? For what? Y'all ain't going nowhere. Bro, that team's bad. That team is terrible. I can't wait till we start doing our over-unders, bro. I really haven't looked at teams and like the team wins and stuff. I really want to know what theirs are. But I got Drew Timme, man. 76ers, who's your breakout player for them?
Jared McCain. Jared McCain, he played decent last year. He started to figure it out like in November when he had a bunch of 20-point games. He had like a couple of 30-point games, like 2 or 3 30-point games. But then he got injured. So I think next year he's gonna come back and do even better. He averaged 15 last year. But I think that, depending on if they sign Quentin Grimes back, I think he's gonna come back and do the same thing, or if not better. Because I feel like he figured out the NBA. He started to figure it out.
He was definitely hooping, man, before he got hurt. He was good. If he would have hooped like that, he would have won Rookie of the Year. I believe it.
Yeah.
He probably would have won.
Yeah.
If he would have kept it going, Joel Embiid hurt, Paul George, and he would have been hooping throughout, he would have won, bro. He would have won.
Mm-hmm.
I got Justin Edwards. Think he could be a key
I was
factor
thinking
for
about
this.
him.
I'm surprised you ain't say him. You like him a lot.
Because I don't know if he was gonna get ticked. Like, I don't know if he's gonna get ticked.
That's true.
Because you got Eric Gordon. I believe they're gonna get Kyle Lowry minutes. I believe they're gonna get Eric Gordon minutes. And then depending on who you start or not, if Quentin Grimes comes back and he starts, then Jared McCain's on the bench. Or if Jared McCain starts and they keep Quentin on the bench, then you got Quentin. It's a lot of guys that that's gonna be in front of him.
It was kind of hard because it is a lot of guys. Eric Gordon is done, bro. He's done. I remember him on 2K. He was a good player on 2K, bro. And I remember he was supposed to go to the Suns, but they matched the offer. Would have been decent on the Suns. It's crazy because he still ended up with the Suns, but he was trash. Like, bro, he was trash. So it don't matter. Eric Gordon on the Hornets was good, bro. He was decent as hell. He was decent. He was really decent. And that stint with the Clippers when he got drafted, he was good. Eric Gordon was a good player, bro. He was a good player. But now I do got Justin Edwards, man. Or I got Bona. He could be their backup. I know it's Andre Drummond, but Andre Drummond is but I could see Bona. He played really good in preseason, not preseason, summer league, bro. And he could be their backup center. I was gonna say Janai Broom, but I was like, nah, I think he probably gonna be in the G League.
I was gonna say VJ. I was either VJ or Jared. Because I could see VJ. I could see VJ. See, look, VJ, Justin Edwards got to play in front of him too. So I could see VJ easily averaging like 13. I could see him doing what Jerry McCain did.
No, that could be true. The Charlotte Hornets. Who do you got for the Hornets?
For the Hornets,
this wasn't hard. It was just some players. It's like I don't know. I named two, but I don't know.
What's that guy? His name starts with a T. I was thinking
T.J. Salam.
Yeah, him. Don't sleep on him, bro. He's decent. He's decent. He's decent. Him, but I got Brandon Miller though. I chose Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller. Once LaMelo went down, they put the ball in Brandon Miller's hands. He averaged about 21 last year. So if LaMelo goes down again and he stays healthy, I could easily see Brandon Miller getting that 23, 24. And then he shot 35% from three. I think he's going to shoot better from three next year. And he only played 27 games. So I think Brandon Miller's going to break out. I think that's going to be his breakout year next year.
So I got your guy out here, Trey Mann. But the thing is, I don't know what they're gonna do with him with Colin Sexton now and Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know if Spencer Dinwiddie gonna get like a lot of minutes. I think he's more like a locker room guy, like you said last week. Just get them guys to get in order and stuff like that. But I was like, Trey Mann could break out because even though he played 11 games, he did hoop in 11 games. You gotta give him credit. He did hoop, and I think he could be like close to a 6-man candidate. Then I did have Liam McKinley because, like you said they had a lot of guards, but then when I look at it, I don't know what they don't have a lot of fours really. Like it's Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, T.J. Salam, depending on what he is.
Josh Green plays the four for them.
I'm not worried about him. And Liam McKinley, man, he was a good player. He was a good player at UConn, and he played decent in summer league. So I had Liam McKinley and Trey Mann.
He played better than Knipple.
So he was the reason they won that championship?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Knipple had a slow start in the summer league. Liam McNeely played well throughout the summer league.
Don't sleep on Ryan Kongberger, bro. You sleeping on him. You sleeping on that man. I'm sorry. Next, the final team.
I just don't know if he's gonna get ticked.
Brother, this is what I'm thinking. They start with Mason Plumlee. Then once it gets closer in their ass, he has to play. Unless you want to play that other dude.
Diabate?
Yeah, if you want to play that dude.
He's good. He played good for them last year. That's what I'm saying. He got to fight between them two.
Man, give me Ryan Kongberger, bro. I believe it. He's slow. He's slow as hell. He's slow as hell.
He's slow as shit. And they a fast-paced team.
He'll be all right. We said the same thing about Zach Edey. Look what Zach Edey did. He was good.
Zach Edey worked on his mobility, though. Worked on his mobility. He's faster than dude.
I agree. But was that not the problem? How a lot of people were saying, man, how is he gonna go? How is he gonna come into the NBA slow-footed, move slow up the court? Yes, he did work on it. I agree. But those were the same things for Zach Edey coming into the league. I remember Rashad McCann said he should have been the first overall pick.
Who, Zach Edey?
Yeah, because he was like the best player in college.
Best player in college. Yeah, no. But Ryan, I don't think Ryan gonna get ticked, bro. He too slow, and then it takes a minute for a big man in the NBA to develop, bro. I don't think he's gonna get that much tick this year. If he even does get tick this year.
I'm sleeping on him, man. Last team in the East, the Washington Wizards. Who's your breakout player for them?
I got two people for them. Cam Whitmore and Keyshawn George.
Yep.
I think either one of them can break out. Cam Whitmore, he's just been looking for an opportunity. All that man needed was an opportunity, and now he has it on the Wizards. And Keyshawn George, he averaged about 8 points last year, but in the summer league, he jumped it up to 17. So I think Keyshawn George, he looked real comfortable out there in summer league. He looked like, he shouldn't even have been there. But I think the Wizards just played all their guys because that's going to be their nucleus for the next couple of years. So they wanted them to gel together. But yeah, either between Keyshawn George and Cam Whitmore, one of them is going to break out.
I did at Cam Whitmore. Now that I think about it, I think he's going to get some legit minutes. I can see him getting close to 15, 20 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked. I think he's going to play real good, and I think he's going to show, like, why the Rockets shouldn't have traded him. And I think he's going to show out in those minutes he played. Like, they really probably going to need him. I'm surprised you would say AJ Johnson, your guy. I'm surprised.
Bro, it's too many people over there now, Jay.
Real though.
Like, it's way too many people over there now, bro. Like, I don't even see him playing being because before CJ got there, he would have been a backup point guard. But now CJ is there. Bob Carrington is gonna be the backup point guard. So where is AJ gonna play? AJ is not the shooter to play the two. But then coming off the bench, you still got Cam, you still got Trey Johnson, you still got Keyshawn George. Like, where is they gonna find a tick for him, man?
I named all those players, man. I forgot about Bilal Coulibaly. They still got
Coulibaly, yeah. Coulibaly, we forgetting about him. So where's AJ gonna get ticket? And then with Cam, like you said, Cam is gonna get about 20 minutes, bro. In 18 minutes, he averaged 12 with the Rockets. So if he get 20, I could easily see him averaging 15, 16. Because he's a great per minute scorer.
You remember they called him what, per 36? Because it's per 36. We talked about that like during the season. He's great. They're amazing at per 36.
Yeah.
Before we move on, you think AJ Johnson gonna spend majority of the time in the G League again?
Yeah, I think they probably gonna put him back in the G League so he can get some more reps. That's why Brownie spent so much time in the G League for him to get reps. So I think it all depends on AJ's shot. Because I think he can play in the league defensively. He's athletic enough. He can play make. It's literally he can get to the hole at any given point. It's just his shot. Yeah.
Let's move on. The OKC.
Hey, hold on, before we go, you think after the deadline, not after the deadline, after the All-Star break, they're gonna start sitting like CJ and all of them and playing the rookies and second year guys more?
Yeah. Because they're most likely gonna. I said they're gonna be said they're gonna have at least 20 wins, but they're still gonna be a bad team. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they trade like CJ or Chris Middleton. Like if they're out of, like most likely they'll be out of playoff contention, or they'll probably do buyouts with them. They'll probably do buyouts with them, and then want them to go to contenders, and then they'll play their young guys a lot. Like they're gonna be bad. The OKC Thunder, who's your breakout player for them?
Cason Wallace. This is gonna be Cason Wallace's third year in the league. They just won a championship, so he knows what it takes to win. He knows what it's like to sacrifice. I think this year he's gonna be more aggressive off the bench because I feel like him and Alex Caruso are gonna be the first guys off the bench. And then now that he knows that he could be expendable next year, they can mess around and trade him as well, because he's gonna have to get paid. So I think that he's gonna come out aggressive and next year and show that, hey, you guys need to keep me and pay me. So yeah, I think Cason Wallace is gonna be a breakout candidate for them.
My breakout player is AJ Mitchell. I think he's like we just talked about it earlier, like losing minutes. I could see him taking some minutes away from Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, and I think he could be a legit good player on this team, bro. Like, I ain't going to say he probably give you 12 points, but I think he can give you more than what he averaged last year. I could see him probably averaging like 8 points per game or something like that. He's a good player, bro, and he needs to play. And they gave him some bread I know why they did it, but they gave him some money. They gave him a contract extension. So I think AJ Mitchell gonna break out for the Thunder. Like, watch out for him, man. He's gonna be a good player. He'll be a good player. The Houston Rockets. Who's your breakout player for the Rockets?
Amen. I think Amen is gonna actually have a jump shot next season. He shot 27% from three. I think that's gonna go up to about 33 or the league average at like 35, 36. I think Amen's jump shot is gonna be there next year, and he's gonna easily probably get close to 20 points next year, 18 to 20 points next year.
I got Reed Shepard, man. This is it. Reed Shepard go break out, bro. I can see Reed Shepard give me 12 points off the bench, probably like 4 assists per game. He's gonna be the backup point guard, and majority of the shots is gonna be 3 points. We saw in the summer league, man. He went on his own personal 9-0 run, man, just for shooting threes.
Bro, that blew me because I low key did his under because I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, they not going. I think it was like the first or second game. I'm like, bro, he not finna go out there and shot Chuck like this, like, and they not finna play him that much. I mean, I knew they was gonna play him because he ain't played during the season, but like, I didn't think he was gonna go out there and shot Chuck like that, bro. Bro, the man took over 10 threes the first. I think he took like, don't quote me on it, but I know he took. I want to say like 13, 14, 15 threes. I said, damn. He was out there shot. He was hitting though. He was hitting. I give him that. He was hitting. But I'm like, damn.
But isn't he technically the best player though on summer league? Like he's the best player technically.
Yeah, but you don't want him to get hurt. That's why I didn't think they was gonna really like play him like that. And then if they already see that you killing, they low key pull you because they don't want you to get hurt, bro.
True that. But I got Reed Shepard, man. Reed Shepard gonna show y'all something, man. He gonna show why he was the third pick. The Los Angeles Lakers. Who's your breakout player for them? I know who you gonna say.
This
You
one.
gonna say him?
Oh,
You gonna say it?
DeAndre
I don't
Ayton.
know. Oh no, it wasn't him.
DeAndre Ayton. Nah, you thought Bronny?
I thought Bronny was gonna sneak in there.
Nah. DeAndre Ayton. I think that with the, when he had Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton was averaging around 18 points. So now you got Luka and Bron. And I think Luka loves passing to his bigs, and Bron's a willing passer as well. So I think that with two willing passers like that, I think DeAndre Ayton is gonna eat because we've talked about it all this time. DeAndre Ayton has the skill set to be as good as Joel Embiid. He has the offensive skill set. He can post up. He got a midi. He can pop out to the three if he wants. His offensive game is complete. So I think DeAndre Ayton can get back to that 18, maybe even 20 range. So yeah, I got DeAndre Ayton.
Wow, Bronny didn't make an appearance. I'm shocked.
Nah.
The Bronny believer. Bronny, I hope you see this. Then you can invite Charles and me out to a Lakers game because he a fan of you, man. Definitely want to go.
Bronny.
My breakout player is Marcus Smart. I think he breaks out.
I was thinking about him.
You had him. You thought about him?
Yeah, I thought about him.
Marcus Smart, man, go break out 3-point shooting. Probably still one of their best defenders on the team. Like I can see Marcus Smart giving me 12 points, 15 points off the bench. It's just the thing is he gonna be a starter or a backup? But I saw that thing on Basketball Forever. Shout out to them. They're probably just gonna bring him off the bench, and that's cool or whatever. But he's probably the sixth man on the team now. So I think Marcus Smart could break out for the Lakers, bro. Like I think he's gonna have a bounce back year because I think he's probably just been hurt and unmotivated going to these weak teams and like. So I think because like real quick, I feel like the Wizards is the Wizard. And it's deep down, he did not want to go to no damn Grizzlies. Like deep down,
he killed with the Grizzlies though. He was killing when he was them little sample size. They was with the Grizzlies. He was killing. But I think he was averaging like 13 or 14 when he was with them.
But it's like, bro, like you go from the Celtics, that was the organization draft you, won Defensive Player of the Year, go to all these playoff runs, and then literally the next year they trade you, they win a championship.
Yeah, he was averaging 14 with Memphis when he first got that in them 20 games.
They're dealing with job nonsense.
Yeah.
He was over.
But people forget that Marcus Smart was a scorer when he was at Oklahoma State. So if he's in that 6-man role, they're gonna need scoring off the bench. So that ain't too far fetched to say.
We got Gabe Vincent, man.
What Francisco at Mr. MPC himself? That's what
Man,
gave Vince in.
Francisco probably did. Wouldn't be shocked. The Denver Nuggets. Who's your breakout player for the Nuggets?
For the Nuggets, Bruce Brown. I think with Bruce Brown being back, he's gonna have new energy, new life. He averaged about 8 points last season. I think Bruce Brown is gonna get them about 12 to 13, 14 points. I think he's gonna be happy that he's back. He won the chip with this team, and when he was with them, Bruce Brown was amazing. I think that he's gonna replicate that same thing.
Mine is Tim Hardaway Jr. or Peyton Watson. I'd say Peyton Watson, though. I think Peyton Watson, bro, like, he's
It's
a
about that
good
time.
defensive player. It's about that time. Like, I think he's a really good defensive player. That offense just ain't it. But I could see him, like, maybe the second year under why am I blanking on the coach name?
Coach name, yeah.
Why am I blanking
Same.
on him? It's
Yeah.
Adelman, but I don't know his first name. I don't know why I can't think of the first name. It's not Rick. David Adelman. David Adelman. He's gonna probably have a good year.
Yeah.
Second year under him. So I can see Peyton Watson breaking out, giving me close to probably maybe 10 points per game off the bench. He just needs to do something, bro, because his offense is bad. Or at least be a better shooter. Like, I can see him breaking out this year. I don't know why I was blanking on his name, bro. I knew it was Adelman. I just couldn't think of his first name. But the Los Angeles Clippers, who's your breakout player?
Bradley Beal. I know Bradley Beal averaged about 17, with the Suns last year. But I don't think that was an inspiring 17. He was disgruntled there. It was just bad all around with the Phoenix Suns. Now that he's on the Clippers, I think that he's gonna run more with the second unit. And he may not jump up to nothing crazy like 25 points or nothing like that, but I think we're gonna get a different Bradley Beal. I think we're gonna get a Bradley Beal that actually cares about winning. A Bradley Beal that's I think he's gonna average more than 17. I think he'll probably get you around the 20 point per game mark, 21, 22. Same thing Norman Powell did for them last year. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a different Bradley Beal now.
Got you. My breakout player is Bogdanovich. I feel like last year he kind of had a bad year to an extent, at least on the Clippers. And I think this year, with everybody, I know it's a lot of roles and other people's, but I think we can see him getting back to like a 6-man role for that team, bro. Like, I can see Bogey giving me at least 15 points off the bench. Like, remember on the Hawks, he was really good for them. Like, starting 20-some points. I ain't gonna say 20, but I can see him getting to 15 points. Need his 3-point shooter, can handle the ball to an extent, can get his own shot. Like, he's a good player. So I think Bogdanovich can replicate like being like a legit 6-man, maybe a 6-man candidate. You never know, but I think Bogdanovich breaks out for that team. The Minnesota Timberwolves, who's your breakout player for them?
Terrence Shannon. Terrence Shannon. He averaged 4 points last year. But when he played in the summer league, he jumped all the way up to 22. Like I said, I know it's the summer league. But I feel like it all depends, on how you look during the summer league. And he was ultra aggressive. His shot looked fluid. And now I think he's, since he played in the playoffs and he did really good in the playoffs, I think they're going to give him more tick next year. So yeah, Terrence Shannon is my breakout candidate for them.
You gonna get a Terrence Shannon jersey?
No.
And thought that was your guy.
He is my guy. He went to my school. I played with him.
Why you get a jersey there? Why?
I don't.
That ain't your guy. That ain't your guy there. I don't want to hear if Anthony Edwards leaves and Chandler Sharon dropped 25 points. I don't want you to be like, man, I've been here from the beginning.
I'm still not gonna get a jersey. I still mess with him though.
Nah,
that's like me getting a Danny Avnia jersey. I mess with Danny, but I'm not gonna get a Danny Avnia jersey.
But I feel like Terrence Shannon is. I feel like you mess with Terrence Shannon more than Danny.
No, I mess with Danny more.
I bet not see in 2-3 years a Terrence Shannon jersey when I pop up on StreamYard. I better not see it. I better not see it. I better not see it. Charles, hey, y'all, Charles Dancing, bro. He be doing type of stuff, bro. He be doing this. He think he's slick, bro. He what? I'm telling y'all, he gonna pop up with a Terrence Shannon jersey. I'm telling you, he gonna do it. He say this now, but watch. No, Charles, my guy, bro. Y'all know. But he nasty dude, though. He a nasty dude. But I did have Terrence Shannon, but it's really Rob, though. Rob breakout candidate. Like I said earlier, I think he's gonna get some legit minutes this year after year two of, like, in year one, he didn't play a lot. He just didn't. And I think this year too, I think Chris Finch is gonna give him more minutes and have more responsibility on the second unit playing. So, and like I said, I feel like he could start it. And if he does start at one point, he could break out for them. So I got Rob Dillingham, but I did have Terrence Shannon, but you named him so. But I got Rob Dillingham, man. I think he'll be decent, bro. The Golden State Warriors, who's your breakout candidate for them?
Quentin Post.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna end up starting Quentin Post because they don't have a big. Either they don't. He's not there yet, dog. Until he pops up on that roster, I got Quentin Post. Quentin Post. He averaged about 8.3 and about an assist. Last year. But like I said, since they don't have any bigs on their roster, he's gonna have to play. He's gonna play more minutes than what he did last year. He played about 16 minutes. I think that can easily go up to 20 to 25. Yeah, and I think Quentin Post is gonna be their breakout candidate.
Mine is Moses Mooney. We talk about the Warriors too damn much, if we're being honest. But they need somebody else to come out that bitch and score. And we talked about Moses Mooney like a lot last year. Like, he just needed minutes and he never got the opportunity. I do want to speak of that Steve Kerr situation. But I think Moses Mooney could break out. He averaged 10 points last year. Could he give me maybe 12 points, especially if Kuminga isn't there? And I think they're going to rely on Moses Mooney a lot more this year. So I can see Moses Mooney breaking out for the Warriors, man. I think he just hasn't gotten the opportunity. So I think he can break out. The Memphis Grizzlies. Who's your breakout candidate for the Grizzlies?
Jalen Wells. He was playing really well last season. Before he got injured. I liked how he came out in the summer league and played. He was aggressive with his 3-point shot. I think he averaged about 10, 3 and 1 last year. I think that's going to easily go up with Desmond Bane being gone. So somebody in that starting lineups is going to get more shots, and Jaren Jackson may not start to play the year off. So yeah, I can easily see Jalen Wells getting to that 13, 14, maybe even 15 mark this year.
I had Jalen Wells, but I had KCP. I think KCP is gonna is obviously not a breakout, but just more of a bounce back. I think he's gonna be better this year, bro. Because last year I thought he was gonna be decent, but this year I think he's gonna be better. Like, I can see KCP give me 15 points per game. They're gonna need that shooting, especially from the corner and off the dribble type threes from him. So KCP is a breakout candidate. I think he actually will do it though. This ain't just for the clicks, man. I think he actually will play better this year, honestly. The Sacramento Kings. Who's your breakout player for them?
My breakout candidate for the Sacramento Kings is Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder is gonna break out this year. He's gonna obviously start if they don't go out and get Westbrook. And if he starts, that's easily about 30 to 32 minutes a night. And I think that, he averaged 10, 2, and 5 last year and shot about 30% from the three. If he knows he's starting, he's going to be more aggressive. And I could easily see Dennis Schroeder getting to that 15, 16 points per game. So, yeah, I got Dennis Schroeder.
My breakout candidate is Nick Clifford because they probably go trade a lot of those guys, man. I think he going to get some legit minutes and he could break out. It wouldn't shock me if he averaged 12 points off the bench or something. He ain't going to start right away, but I think he going to break out for that team, man. It was hard for the Kings. I'm not going to lie. If I had to pick a team, it was hard for them. It was very hard. It was hard. The East team was the Hawks. The West was the Kings. Who was going to break out for the Kings this year? Dennis Schroeder wasn't bad. I wasn't thinking of him, but I got Nick Clifford, bro. Nick Clifford probably surprised a lot of people. A lot of people like him, though. A lot of people like him. Dallas Mavericks. Who's your breakout candidate?
For the Dallas Mavericks, I got Derek Lively. There was reports that Derek Lively was supposed to start last year. I think that he's gonna end up starting this year. And he only played around 23 minutes last year. I think that's obviously gonna go up. He averaged about 8-7, 2 assists and about almost 2 blocks. I think he's gonna easily get uptick that to probably about 12, 13 points. So yeah, I think he's gonna average a double double too.
I
So
believe it.
I got Derek Lively.
I got Max Christie. Max Christie played good last year. Now I know Cooper here now, but I feel like he's gonna probably be the 8th man off the bench. But I think he's gonna, when he gets the opportunity, when he gets the ball, he's gonna go out there and score. Because Max Christie was good. I was very upset the Lakers got rid of him. But Max Christie last year averaged 9 points, 42% from the field, 36% from 3. I think I wouldn't be shocked if he averaged close to double digits for that team, or probably around the same. But I wouldn't be shocked if he broke out for the Mavs. Max Christie's a good player, bro. They gave up on him, man, but they had to get Luka. So the Phoenix Suns. Who's your breakout candidate for the Suns?
Ryan Dunn. I think Ryan Dunn is gonna come back better this year. There's no KD and there's no Bradley Beal. Yeah, you got Jalen Green. But Jalen Green and Book, I mean, you got Marcus Williams. But I think that Ryan Dunn, like I said again, it's the summer league, but how they play in the summer league matters. He was aggressive. He looked shot hungry. He knew where his shots was coming from, and um, I think start the season, it's going to be the same thing. He's going to shoot well from 3. He's going to know where his shots gonna come from. He's going to be confident in shooting the ball. So yeah, I got Ryan Dunn.
I got Ryan Dunn too, bro. I think the most important thing for him is just the 3-point shooting. If he can get better at that, he could be a really good player. Like last year, he showed like some flashes, but it wasn't consistent enough. But I feel like this year, like you said, with no KD, I think he's gonna be like I think he's gonna be good. And I think last week I asked you, I was like, they're gonna start him, right? You think they're gonna start him?
Yeah, I think they're gonna start him. Put him at the
4?
at third. Now who playing the 3 then?
Dylan Brooks.
It's gonna be
Dylan
Jalen
Brooks.
Green, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, put him at the
They
4.
got Dylan Brooks. Yeah.
Yeah, put him at the 4.
Sounds
Because
like
last
decent
year
team,
he
man.
averaged 31% from 3. I think that's gonna go up.
Yeah,
I
that's what
easily
I'm
see that
thinking.
going up.
Yeah, I was thinking probably around
League average.
35.
Yeah, league average.
That's around league
35,
average.
36.
Yeah, so I was thinking about 35%. So I think he's gonna be way better this year, bro. Like I think he can I think he could give the Suns probably 12, 13 points. I think he could do that. I think that's good enough for him. Got 4 more teams. The Portland Trail Blazers. What's your breakout candidate for them?
I got 2, but really I think it's gonna be Donovan Clingan. In about 20 minutes, Clingan averaged 6, 7, almost 2 blocks with an assist. He's easily gonna play 25. He might play 25. I don't know if he's gonna play 30 because he is kind of slow. But if he does get to that 30 minutes per game mark, he's easily gonna double that. I can easily see Clingan averaging around 14 and like 11 or 12, bro, with about 2 blocks. Because if you're averaging 6, 7, and almost 2 blocks in 19 minutes, and now you're getting 30 minutes, he should easily be their breakout candidate.
Where that at him? Man, that's a good fantasy player right there. That's a good fantasy player.
It all depends on how many minutes he gets, though.
Don't be stealing players, bro. Don't be stealing players.
Stealing players. I do the same research you do.
Nah, bro, you be stealing players. Cause every time we meet, say you stole my player. You took
that's
the
why
dude.
That's why I do not conversate no more before the draft, bro. I don't do it no more because people take my players, bro. I can't do it.
No, you be saying that to Aaron though. You be saying Aaron be taking your players, bro.
He do, bro.
So he be taking everybody players because Tyrell sent that picture like the other day. He sent that picture talking about some he said when you was locking in on a player 3 rounds before they take him and he named Aaron. They heard me silly everybody player. No, though I did have Donovan Clingan though. I thought Donovan Clingan was I thought he was I thought he's good. I thought he was good last year. Just didn't get the minutes, but this year I think he's gonna get the opportunity to get, like Charles said, around 25, close to 30 minutes. Like that's gonna be a double machine. He's already, man. Some people already say damn near like top 5 rim protector in the league already. Like some people damn near already saying that, and I mean he's shown it to an extent, but I think Donovan
He
Clingan
just
can
isn't
show the.
mobile.
Yeah, he not.
That's the only thing.
But he's still decent though. You think that's why they drafted Yang?
But he too skinny.
Yang gonna show some people.
So him trying to bang with bruisers, like Clingan can bang with bruisers,
Yeah,
but if they go small ball or it's a faster center, he's cooked. Or in pick and roll, like he reminds me like of Brook Lopez.
I got you. Yeah, Brook Lopez was getting cooked. San Antonio Spurs. Who's your breakout player for the Spurs?
This one was hard for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like you said that the Kings are. This was hard because they got so many. Like you can't say Stephon Castle because he had an amazing rookie year. You can't say Devin Vassell. You can't say Keldon Johnson. Like they all had good years, bro. And then I feel like you can't say Keldon because there's so many other bodies where he gonna find a ticket. So like the player I went with was Victor. I know Victor averaged about 23 last year, but it was only a sample size. He didn't play that many games. So he only played 40-some games, 46 games or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you give him 60 to 70 games, that he could have easily averaged 25, 26 to 27 points. So I got Victor Wembanyama. I think Victor is going to be healthier this year. He was out there training with the Monks and out there training with KG. So, I think he's going to I think Victor's going to have a breakout year, bro.
I got Jeremy Sohan. I think we can see an improved Jeremy Sohan. Probably maybe a better passer, a better three-point shooter. Scoring wise, I don't really know, but I think like he could get me close to maybe 14 points per game. Stay around the same rebounds, 6, 7, probably get around 4 assists a game, and just be a better three-point shooter. Like he shot 53% from the field last year. Really good, but 30% from 3, I think that can definitely improve. And I think I will hope he worked on his 3-point shooting this summer. So I got Jeremy Sohan as my breakout candidate. New Orleans Pelicans. Who's your breakout candidate?
I got Messi. With Derek Queen being injured, and then him being, I think they say he's like 6'9", 6'10". I think Messi is what? Is Messi 7 foot?
Is he 7 foot? I thought he was like 6'10", 6'11". No, probably 6'11". Maybe 7 foot. Not.
But yeah, I got Messi breaking out this year for the New Orleans Pelicans. He averaged 9, 8, and about a block and a half last year. Messi 6'11". So I think that he played. How many minutes did he play last year?
I would say probably like
he played about 25. He played about 25, 26 minutes last year. I think they're gonna need that rim protection. I think he might average around that 30-minute mark. And then now, with DeJounte coming back, with another playmaker on that team, I think that he's gonna not only score more, probably around 12, maybe. But I think he's gonna average a double-double next year as well.
I got this guy, and I'm kind of disappointed. Jordan Hawkins. I think it's time for him to break out, bro.
You was high on him.
I thought he was good. I thought he would be decent, bro. Not up to like the Ben McLemore and all them type, but I thought he'd be decent, bro. And he's kind of been a disappointment. And so I think he breaks out. He averaged 10 points last year, and that's because majority injuries, but I hope he can get me close to 15 points per game. Is shooting. And the thing is, he's like a shooter in college. He only shot 33%. I feel like he should shoot higher than that. Like at least close to probably like 36, 37%. Like
especially if he was known as a shooter.
Yeah, and I'm not putting him on like the scoop range, but I feel like this is kind of it for him. I feel like we got to see what he can do this year. Like, he's been a disappointment. So I do have Jordan Hawkins as a breakout candidate. I thought he would be better than this. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought he'd be way better than this. Like, I feel like he just be out there. And the last team we got is the Jazz. I wonder if we got the same guy for this.
I think we do. Cal Filipowski.
Cal Filipowski. Yup, we got the same guy.
Yeah, bro. That man in summer league, dog. He damn near averaged 30 points in summer league, dog. Like, this was the Cal Filipowski they was looking for at Duke. This was the Cal Filipowski that they thought that his ceiling was. And then we both think that Lauri Markkanen is going to be gone, either by the trade deadline. So when Cal Filipowski gets his chance to start, or if they might start him, they might go big. They might put Ace Bailey at the 2, and Keyshawn George might come off the bench, or Isaiah Collier might come off the bench. So if they want, they can go really big. But yeah, Cal Filipowski, he averaged about 9 and 6 last year. I think he's gonna easily clear that. He might not get no double. He might get about 8 boards. But he's definitely gonna that 9 points is gonna be increased.
Last year he showed, when all them injuries and stuff, he showed like I could play. But in summer league, he showed, I know it's summer league, but man, he showed me something. That man was a dog. That man was a dog. And like you said, 9 to 6 points. I think he could get damn near 15. Honestly.
15, 16. Well, and I feel like it all depends on Lauri, though. It all depends on what they do. Because last year they were supposed to trade Lauri at the trade deadline. Didn't do it. The year before that, they were supposed to trade him. Didn't do it.
They should have traded him then. Yeah. They should have traded him the year before. But Cal Filipowski, man, he showed a lot, bro. Like, he was really good, like, this summer league and at the end of the year last year. So, definitely our breakout candidate. All right. Man, we could on the 2 hours and 55 minutes, man. We definitely doing 3 hours, but